Hi, everybody. My name's Luca, and I'll be reading my old Blackpink fan fiction from, let's see, I think 4 years ago when I was 13. So I hope you enjoy it. Have fun. I used to write a lot of fan fiction when I was younger. So today we're gonna read some of that. This one is called Last Christmas slash I Love You. And I posted half of it to Archive of Our Own. Don't go looking for it. But I actually did not ever end up posting the rest of it. it is it's interesting to say the least. So we're just gonna read through it. The first Oh God. The first part is called Last Christmas, December 25th, 2018. And I added some Billie Eilish song lyrics because, of course, I did. Let's start the dramatic reading. Chaeyoung curled up on the couch with a blanket and a cup of tea. These Seoul winters never agreed with her, and she always had to cuddle up somewhere cozy, preferably with Lisa, whenever she could. She smiled as she looked at all of the ornaments on the tree that she and the other girls had decorated carefully. Her eyes moved around, looking for Lisa from her little hideout, wanting the Thai girl's comforting presence. Why? Why did I do this? As soon as Lisa had got up and had her 2 cups of coffee to prepare herself for the day, she went to look for Chaeyoung. I guess we're switching perspectives now, with no warning whatsoever, who she knew would be wanting her company for this cold winter day. As soon as she saw the older girl curled up with the cup of tea, she smiled with the fondness she felt for her. She cuddled up next to the Australian girl with a sigh. Why do I need to say what country they're from every single time anything happens? Can't you just say the tall girl or just their names? And Chaeyoung arranged the blankets so it would cover them both. As Shay sipped her the fucking nicknames. I used so many nicknames. You'll see later. There are so many. As Chase sipped her tea, Lisa began to doze off, even after those 2 cups of coffee, and she laid her head on the older girl's shoulder. There we go. Now we're not using the country as a describer. As Lisa fell asleep softly, they're falling asleep. She just woke up and had 2 cups of coffee. There's no way she's falling asleep. As Lisa fell asleep softly, Chaeyoung watched the snow falling outside and tried to guess what her presents would be. I wonder if anyone got me the guitar I asked for, she wondered, eyeing the large package under the tree. Or maybe it's a drum set for Jisoo? Why am I using this hyphen in the middle of Jisoo's name? I know that's a way, but I didn't do it for Chaeyoung's name, so why did I do it for Jisoo? And who told me that Jisoo plays the drums? I hope Lisa likes my gift. Lisa rubbed her eyes. Waking up for the second time was. How did she fall asleep? She woke up, had 2 cups of coffee, and immediately fell back asleep. Immediately. Waking up for the second time was harder than she had expected it to be. Che looked down at her and smiled, though her stomach was churning. Lisa, can we go to my room? I need to talk to you. She took a deep breath and held it. Why the fuck is she holding her breath? This is so stupid. And this is out of nowhere too. Like, why is she? There is nothing in the story that would say that this was gonna happen. We're like 3 paragraphs in, and something's already. Sure, what do you want to talk to me about? Lisa stood up and took Chaeyoung's hand, starting to walk towards her room. Che let out the breath she'd been holding. It's not over yet, she told herself. You still have to tell her. Tell her what? This was not foreshadowed at all. Nothing. This is so stupid. Lisa sat down on Chaeyoung's bed, pulling Chaeyoung down to sit next to her. So what is it you want to talk about? Cheong opened her mouth to speak, but the words she wanted, no, needed to say, would not come. She took a couple shaky breaths, trying to calm herself. Che, what is it? Lisa said gently. It's okay, you can tell me. Lisa, I. Then her voice broke, leaving her voice at a whisper. I love you, she finally gasped out. This is so. Why is it so dramatic? Come on, man. She put her head in her hands, holding in the tears she knew were near. I love you too? Lisa said back, confused. No, Lisa, you don't understand. Che took a shaky breath. I'm in love with you. The wrong choices were made at every turn. Lisa laughed. Oh, I get it. Why did I write this? She smiled her toothy smile. It's a Christmas prank. Why would there be a Christmas prank? People don't do Christmas pranks. This is so stupid. Her smile faltered as Chaeyoung didn't answer. Rosie? Again with the nicknames. When Chaeyoung still didn't answer the younger girl, her face fell. You're really? Che, I thought. I'm sorry, Lolly. Oh! You know where I got these names? K Profiles. K Profiles gave me these nicknames. And I have not heard anyone ever call Lisa Lolly. At least not in the group. I'm sure some fan has called her Lolly sometime. Cheong didn't bother to wipe her. Why is she crying? Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Why is she crying? Cheong didn't bother to wipe her tears away. I know. I know that you don't feel. Che buried her face in her hands, devastation taking over. Hey, it's okay. Lisa put an arm around the Aussie girl tentatively, but Chaeyoung could hear the disappointment in her voice. No, it's not. Cheong stood up for her bed, from her bed, and pushed past Lisa to walk out the door. Y'all didn't talk about it at all. You said nothing to each other, and now, Cheong, you're leaving. Why are you leaving? Che, wait, Lisa called, but the older girl was already gone. What have I done? Lisa thought, but she knew she couldn't take it back. Bitch, why is she leaving? You live together. You all live together in the same house. How are you leaving? You have all your stuff there. Oh, and in the next chapter, there is no explanation.